A bloody mess. Head bandages. But this is a hospital after all. I do not care for these diagrams. I should return to the bureau. Good to see you.
Well met.
Can you...
Here's what... See... Pharaoh...
Basim! Join me on the roof!
فلتصحبك السلامة في رحلتك.
Basim! I knew it was you. You're not the only one with eyes that see afar.
So, Tabed, you have filled the streets with eyes and spies.
Such is the life of a Rafiq. Without my knowledge, where would we be?
Knowledge is a tool, a weapon. It can be used for good or ill. And the Order is using it for ill indeed.
What have you learned?
Rot runs deep through the House of Wisdom. They are using some ancient book, hoping to build a wicked device.
I have heard rumors of this blasphemous contraption. They call it their great work.
The Order is experimenting on people, lethally. I have stopped them for now, but someone called El Rabisu is running things at the House of Wisdom.
Any idea about who this Rabisu character could be?
I have my suspicions about the great scholar, Fazil Fahim.
That fragile old man?
The clues I have gathered tell me so.
It could be. The House of Wisdom will be hosting a great symposium soon. An informal gathering of scholars. A lecture, refreshments, chatter. Even the great Arib will attend. Go, spy out this puzzle with care. But do not throw your blade at the symposium. We don't want to show our hand just yet. But if Fazil is guilty and alone, then like a viper, strike. But you must be sure.
Before I act, I will be sure.
Citizens, in light of recent allegations of corruption against certain Qadis, the Khalifa would like to remind us that any issue of execution of justice in Al-Khilafah should be taken from among
أتريد الذهاب معي لجلب
فكر في أبي أحمد أكثر من على الأقل ليس جهارا.
What do you see, Enkidu?
أحب مشاهدة العمال
الأشقر الذين يتاجرون في العلم.
هذا المنبوذ جابر بن الوليد يخرج عن السيطرة بصراحة.
سوف يظهر على أننا
يريد كبير الأذنين الذهاب لاصطياد العقارب فيما بعد. ما سركم الصبيان؟ دعونا نتوقف لرؤية ما الذي يدور؟ ربما من الأفضل أن أذهب. احترس فقط من الصخور الحادة والسجاد.
جمع الحصى للعب فيما بعد.
I need your help, my friend.
لما سيكون متجرما؟
سعادة في التعامل مع الإغريق.
عاليا الأعور في سجن المدن.
So, what do you think? Is Ali working with Yahya or Back off!
ما الذي يجري؟
لدي المزيد من كل ما يحتاج إليه. يعود الحسن.
Hey! Back! Off with you!
Hey!
You want something done?
عن يعقوب بن الليث الذي يدعى الصفار.
Are you fresh from the bazaar? Are you laden with goods? Do you worry how you will bear them back from whence you came? Then seek out active camels.
The symposium should be here. Baghdad's brightest, sharing their wisdom.
في وسعنا الاعتماد على الأغاني. إنهم يرسلون الذهب في نوع.
Do you have something for me?
Not as yet.
Oh, perhaps.
ما حدث يجب أن يعرف. سنعثر على طريقة ومعرفة شروط الكياشة يخدم
ذلك المنهج
أمضمنا لتسوي مسجدا قرروا بذلك. لما لا تحسن التصرف؟
Pardon me. I am looking for the great scholar's lecture.
Basil Fahim's lecture about the antediluvian antecedents of humanity will begin soon. In the meantime, please enjoy our ample stock of exquisite delicacies and tasty refreshments.
The translator? What is he still doing here? Elaine, you should not be back so soon.
I know. I'm still nervous, but I couldn't stay away from my books.
I guess we must always do our duty.
وداعاً.
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniyah, the poet? أرغب في الحصول على منهج نظريات يقال إن ذلك لديه نسخة من المؤسسة.
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniyah, the poet?
لقد تردد على الحانة مجددا ولم يعتقد سيتعين على المستثمر في زنزانة ولن يقول أحد إنه لا يستحق ذلك.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
لا أقصد مقاطعتك لكن أشكرك على
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniyah, the poet? Where is Arib? I hope to catch a whiff of her magnificent aura. So rare to see her outside of the round city.
The beloved is in the garden, ruminating upon the perfection of nature.
Oh, to be a flower held in her discerning hands, inspiring such languid verse.
She must be relieved to be free of her wealthy patrons for a change.
Oh, perhaps she leads an exciting secret double life, slipping out of the palaces to find inspiration in common life.
I doubt it.
I told you I'd see you around.
Indeed. And what brings you back?
I want to show you something. These House of Wisdom boars collect the wildest trinkets and gadgets.
I have been here before, Nihal. This is Ahmed ibn Musa's office. Have you been sneaking in there?
Ahmed and his brothers are capable of designing some fantastic devices.
Not all of his ideas are that practical, I'm afraid.
Don't be so smug. The world is full of wonders. It gives me a tingle down my spine. Like I'm nearing a cosmic secret.
You read too much about magicians and lost cities buried beneath the dunes.
You don't read enough. Perhaps there are other worlds, other people, out among the stars.
Nonsense.
Does this remind you of your nightmares?
No. More like something from the Bimaristan. Or a training chart of the Hidden Ones.
Ah, yes. The swift ways to kill silently. Death in seconds.
This. I have seen this one before. Is this what you wanted to show me?
Yes. It reminded me of that object we found at the palace. What is it?
A drawing from an ancient book.
There is something you are not telling me.
You do not want to know what happens behind closed doors.
Why? Because you do not know either?
Because, as Derwish says, sometimes it is better not to know the truth behind the things we must do.
The truth, Basim, is that everything is here in front of you. But you refuse to look at it. This is about you. It has always been about you, ever since that night.
I took an oath, Nihal, to leave my old life behind and walk this path of shadows.
And maybe someday you will find the light. But until then, I will walk behind you every step of the way to remind you not to forget who you are.
Is that a threat?
I do not know.
تعقب الحركة والقياس في وقت
الحبة والصبيان الحمقى.
עליך להודות
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
أكثر مما يجب.
That astronomer might be one of them, though I doubt it. Sayyidi, I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Good to see more young people enjoying the House of Wisdom.
Do you think the great scholar will give a good lecture?
Do not waste time listening to his nonsense. I have written many more edifying and practical books instead.
On which topics?
I have written extensively about sundials, astrolabes, stars and planets, and the circumference of the Earth.
Fascinating, Sayyidi. I shall read more of your work soon. Wada'an. Impressive door. Where does it go?
Those who came before are...
What?
I said, those who came before are...
Never mind. Show me the path ahead.
Pardon me. The lecture will begin soon. Please, amuse yourself with the other guests until the gong summons you.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
You heard about this Ali Joker? The show's a bit cord, and now he's got fingers and everyone's so weak. I smell a rat.
These five type. Always like that.
لقد صارت
من التلقين الشرقي الذي ذكره
آخر من العمل.
لكن ابن إسحاق
لقد حصلت على هذا الرداء الجديد.
تقريبا تحقيق القاعدة الذهبية والإثبات أن النص الضمني
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
علم الحيل لأرخبيل.
There is that poet Abid loves, whose work keeps turning up in unexpected places.
Spirit of the sands, pilot of desert ships. Yes?
Symmetry of sky and sea, but only in thine eye do these two planes meet.
You have read my work. And who might you be?
A lover of poetry, nothing more. And of order. Or should I say, chaos.
I know only one living poet who loves chaos that much. Ali ibn Muhammad. Are you a fan of his pedestrian work?
The rivalry between you two is legendary. It enhances the craft. I cannot choose.
You are most diplomatic. But I would rather seek inspiration among these lovely blooms. Good day.
Sounds like the lecture is about to begin. I should return to the Kahraman.
أراهن على تسلق شجرة الصفصاف القديمة أسرع منه.
قاله المعلم لقد انتهوا من ترميمات الجدار.
Pardon me. Is Fazil Fahim's lecture ready to begin?
Indeed it is. Head inside if you please.
Welcome, one and all, to the House of Wisdom, center of learning in Baghdad, indeed, of the entire world. I am Fazil Fahim al-Kimsa, first scholar of the House of Wisdom, wisest of the wise. Today, I will shock you with what may sound like outrageous blasphemies. Do not fear, good people. Though I am old, my mind remains sharp as steel. Today, I speak of mysteries, of creatures from the antediluvian age. Do not the ancient prophets tell us about giants from before the flood who forsook Allah and worshipped false idols? Is it not possible these giants built marvels, works of wondrous power, now lost to us?
Zahra and Hassan are both dead, slain by an assassin's blade.
They're dead.
Sayyidi, I urge you to hide until it's safe. Apologies, people, but our lecture has concluded. Please, feel free to explore the House of Wisdom's many fine chambers.
You call yourself the great scholar, Fazil. You who burn books and hope the smoke will hide your crimes. How many did you sacrifice in your search for knowledge? How many did you use, damage, and discard in the name of discovery? Now you hide within the House of Wisdom. The house you led astray. But I will find you. And I will exact justice for every soul you savaged for your great work. It is true. Fazil leads the order in Abbasiyah. I need to hunt him down.
fraud Forzel went into hiding.
النظر إلى النجوم سيقدمه إلينا في عجل الأسبوع المقبل. أنا من أردت.
How exciting. What do you think frightened the great scholar?
The old fool must have imagined one of his antediluvian creatures. He's an absolute disgrace.
But where did he run off to?
There's rumors of hidden passages beneath the House of Wisdom. Maybe he hid down there.
I have heard the rooftop gardener mention these places, yes.
What a colorful detail to include in my verse. The scholar by secret tunnels fled, chased by delusions of deities who want him dead.
I need your eye.
Where is the camera? I wish to complain about the shortness of the lecture. I remain profoundly unedified.
Did you see
أتظن ذلك
the color on the great scholar's face?
You look like somebody about to get his skull drilled.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if
Forget I
needed.
mentioned it.
Hey, grant me strength! Anyone see what's going on? I will not fail! You rat! What are you up to?
Your head will look good on a spear.
Where all this dust come from? The dark, damn it! Got you! Smoke everywhere! Yeah! Don't take long! The pleasure was...
Especially better in the library. Come too. And those three keys could be used to. Makes my stomach cold to hear such.
هذا ليس صحيحا.
I better not use my weapons here.
عكس النسبة عكس جيد. جامع المنصور مثلا كانت سجستان معقلا مستقرا تحت حكم إبراهيم العجوز. الموضوع في حديث.
Pardon me, but I heard a rumor about a hidden...
A secret base?
No, not at all. Surely.
I'm aware of no such location on these premises.
Perhaps a little token of my...
Most generous. Murders, mayhem, and father has a fine carpet shop in Samara.
A wise choice. Now, about any hidden cellars.
Oh, yes, of course, forgive me. Now that you mention it, there...
Thank you. Gatekeeper, let me pass.
Those who came...
What are you...
Those who...
Let me get back.
I've lost Fossil's greatest word.
Looks clear.
I've
I
lost
can use my
Fossil's
weapons
greatest
again
word.
if needed.
What do you mean you lost the great scholar's masterwork?
I'm sorry. I was distracted by the presence of the famous poet Arib.
Forget the poet! We better find Fazl's book, or we're both dead.
Sounds like part of a passphrase.
Hold on.
Murder! Run! Run for your lives!
Sure, I'll see you again.
Never a bad idea to keep an eye.
That book looks out of place, wedged behind a desk like that. A history of the great scholar and his magnificent reforms of the House of Wisdom by Fazil Fahim. Not sure if this is the correct volume.
Message from Walid. We're on Haram Gate 22. Maybe we'll hear Kabih late. If the eunuchs leave it open a crack.
Not likely to wait for going. The commanders, the Khalifa, the Vizier, the people, rest. Could be more bloodshed in the streets.
The less I know, the easier I find it to do my job. I'll teach you my shoulder feint. They always fall for it. Saved my backside too many times to count. It's how I killed Khurramdin's chief guard back in 23.
Hey! Trouble about. Feel it.
God, help! Killer! Evil is loose here!
Looks like somebody left a book in the stairwell.
I won't forget. You! Stay! You!
I better not use my weapons here. The Folly of Poetry by Fazil Fahim. Does not sound too romantic, to be honest. I better not use my weapons here. Gatekeeper,
Those who came before are...
I will return with...
Wait, what? Down with you! I will kill you!
This letter mentions a private reading balcony. Might be where the reader has taken the book.
Hey, you!
An impressive volume. Written by Fazil Fahim. Could be his masterwork. Its title is... Those who came before are those who shall return. This has to be it. Better not use my weapons here.
Again, I ask.
Are those who shall return?
Correct!
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
Don't worry.
I'll pour my teeth out with hot iron before you get me in there.
Halt!
If someone comes begging for that.
What was that? Everyone!
Nothing to worry about.
There is a deep wrongness here. A reek of rot and iron. Those robes might help me get closer to Fazil. What have they done to these people? Poor guy will not need this anymore. This should help me blend in.
I don't belong here.
Next subject! In here, now!
There are horrors here, but the most terrifying thing is that I have seen it all before. Somehow.
Who dares meddle with my great work? Killing my allies, spoiling my lecture. It's an outrage.
It looks like the handiwork of a trained assassin.
Must be some faction in the Round City. Or one of those jealous broods in Sharqiyya.
These killings were too subtle for mercenaries.
No matter. Once I understand how the mechanism works, I will prove myself to Al-Bahamud.
In here, Lackwit.
You are new, aren't you? I don't recognize you. They promised you gold when you volunteered, yes? No matter. What you are about to behold surpasses all worldly riches. Don't be afraid. Are you afraid? This is my great work. I call it Arua. It will take you on a journey to another realm. Why did the first ones leave this world behind, filled with fools, I wonder, and make so few of me? We called this the House of Wisdom, but its foundations are unsound. For beneath the House of Wisdom lies the Dungeon of Ignorance, And upon such dark secrets, we build our philosophies. Science is the noblest purpose. Knowledge is the greatest power.
No.
No? Then what?
Justice.
This may be the place. It may be here where lies absolute knowledge. It is not how I remember it. Behind the doors, it looked brighter.
But in the end, all we see is darkness. The scholar's notes. He believes in these ancient beings, the masters of memory. No question about it. Fazil was neck deep in the Order. The things that pass for art these days.
Basim ibn Ishaq.
How did you find this place?
Easy. I just followed the trails of blood.
You should not be here.
Do you talk to him?
Sometimes. Yes.
But he does not answer. I do. We have drifted apart since that day. But what we have seen back at the palace, this light, these sounds, we cannot have possibly forgotten.
Unlike you, Nihal, I keep the past in the past.
You call yesterday the past? And this jinni of yours? This repulsive shadow that crushes your chest? Has it crawled back into the past too?
No. It is still here. Sometimes, even in the day, I feel its breath on my neck. The nightmare invades the real world, or has always been part of it.
This is part of your reality, Basim. I am a part of your reality too. I am your past. Tell me, will you leave me there? In the dark corners of your memory?
I will not.
Now, if you could invent a mechanical rug sweeper. Basim.
It is done.
And how did it all play out?
I'm afraid this is a tale for another day. We will save it for one of our campfires.
You have done well, my friend.
Better get back to my work. You know how easily I get bored. Thank you for what you did, Basim.
It is the truth. You have done well. One last thing. Arib, was she involved?
Not that I know. But we must remain vigilant.
Easy, Basim, I am here. Basim, Tamahal.
I cannot keep them waiting.
Are they aware, your companions, that their hunter is hunted in his sleep?
If it were in my sleep alone, I could bear it. But it followed when I fled Anbar. Now it stalks me when I slay those I hunt.
The ones from the palace, in the masks.
4 are dead at my hand. The last, the head of the snake, will join them soon.
Why slit its throat when you could loosen its tongue?
What? Why would I?
The jinni only struck in sleep. It never dogged you by the day until you reached into that chest. The masked ones prize what lay within. The ancient object that woke at your touch. They may hold more answers living than dead.
I hunt my enemies. I do not break bread with them. I took an oath, Nihal.
How can you hunt when you are hounded? If you could walk the dark unburdened, you could better serve the light.
I stay my blade from the flesh of the innocent, not from the order of the ancients.
If you will not ask your foes, then at least ask your friends what slept in that chest. And why they sought it.
My companions wait for me at the Harbiya Bureau. Clear your mind, Basim. Focus on the task before you.